But, well, Sauce Walker actually came out and said that, a lot of Louisiana influence came from Houston. You know what I'm saying? Specifically,
I
Lil
don't
Wayne.
believe that. Nah, nah.
People in certain parts of Louisiana want to be like people in Houston, including New Orleans with Lil Wayne, and that's one of the greatest mother cities on earth as far as culture and putting shit in the game. Top three in the South, if not top. Cash Money, No Limit. Come on, bud.
And I saw that too. You hear me? For real. Now, one thing I would say, like, for any, niggas to sip their stuff, they out sipping too, but they won't be like out here. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, like, ain't dressed like nobody out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, the music was totally different. You feel me? For real.
I mean, you could say like grills. You know what I'm saying? Maybe.
Like, I think, man, it's all about like, cause you gotta think, bro. Like, think of somebody, right, that grew up somewhere you never even been to Texas. You never, you know what I'm saying? You never seen to, so you don't know what the they got going on in Texas world. You know what I'm saying? All you see is the up the street you did and got a grill or whatever, and it's like shit. All right, I'm gonna one of them. You know what I'm saying? For real. And I think that's kind of like how it is, bro. I don't think doing that just to be like, oh, won't be like Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up.
Right.
For real.
Right.
Oh man, that's
Keep
good.
the word. No. So, man, we got a legend in the building. You know what I'm saying? A legend in the building, man. Before we even start off, for those who may not know, Death Blind, Hidden Under a Rock, I want to say, let them know who we got in front of the camera.
Kid, man, you know what I'm saying? You hear me? This kid, I was 20 days. I don't know. Like I said this for a lot of people that be like, kid, like, bro, I always tell them, kid, my face on that wanted poster.
Yeah.
see what I
Warned
say?
by every day they jump all over.
Oh, that's you. Yeah, man.
No, shit show. I think you on one of my favorite songs that I'ma take your girl.
Oh yeah.
That was one of them ones, man. And I, like I say, bro kind of jumped up, but I gotta ask you, like, started before then. So you originally from Louisiana?
Yeah, born and raised New Orleans.
Full color. What part?
Maxwell, downtown, Mid Street, be exact. You know what I'm saying?
Right. How was it growing up down there?
I would say it's like, like anybody from any like neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? For real. There's always gonna be ups and downs, probably more downs than ups at times. Survival, you know what I mean? For real, yeah. Trying to get out there. Straight up.
Right. And how did you find rap in the midst of all that?
I guess, man, like, want to express myself, dog, real tough. You know what I mean? Like, like, I hear that a lot about when you do, like, and music is therapy and stuff like that. Like, that's just true, for real, because before, like, I ever, actually thought, like, rapping could be my actual career and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I was rapping just for that, you know what I mean? For real, just rapping about shit in the neighborhood, rapping about, things I was getting into and stuff like that. So, like, that shit really is, like, like a form of therapy for you.
You feel like who were some of your influences back then?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, right? Like, some of my influence back then, bro, was like the local rappers. You feel me? Like, we had LOG, you did Feel I Feel, like Soldier Slam, you know what I'm saying? But he you know what I'm saying? Went all the way up, Magnolia Slam, and said that.
Right.
And of course, you did like, the Cash Money, you know what I'm saying? For real. Like before they got the deal and, you know what I'm saying? For real, let after that for sure.
Yeah. No, for shit show, man. Legendary times. At what point though do you end up getting to connect with Cash Money via Young Money?
Man, my homie, you know what I'm saying? He did filthy, did from off my way, from my way. You know what I'm saying? You know, he one of the big homies shit there. Like, he, you know, he'd be like, man, you know, I went to school with so and so, and them you did, and I'm home, man, I'm trying to bring him around there so he could hear you and all that, you feel me? And you know how that shit be, you like, all right, you feel me? You don't think it says like that, you feel me? And, one day out the blue, yeah, and pull up, like, what's happening? You ready? You ready? I'm like, what's up? Like, yeah, I'm gonna bring you over there, buddy boy. Yeah, you ready? I'm like, right. For real. For real.
Yeah. Now, at what point in his career was Wayne? Like, where was he at?
He was, let me see, probably, and this is like after, like, Black is Hot and,
breakup, huh? It's like right after.
and yeah, like right after the breakup, you know what I'm saying? You know, when all the Hot Boys left and all of that stuff. Feel me? Yeah.
How was that time then? Like,
Oh, you mean like musically, like just like,
in general?
like for me, bro, like I didn't feel that because I ain't grow up with doing them. I ain't know, you know what I'm saying, doing them. You know, I ain't know from a can of paint till I went and met him. You know what I'm saying? That day, yeah, I'm just like I had my own struggle. I'm, you know what I mean, for real, yeah, I mean, straight up, son, like I'm, you know, niggas don't block that shit for real, dog. I'm telling you, I'm like, hey, anyone, and tell you, I can leave the studio and drop me off on the, you know what I'm saying, for real, yeah, flighting, that, you know, was flighting, you know what I'm saying, so, man, like, but I would say it was a great time because everybody was hungry, and I know that feel, you know, that set up a way greater fire under Wayne, you know what I'm saying, knowing that, you know, he had the whole shit down, you know what I'm saying, for the whole Cash Money, as well as like starting, you know what I'm saying, you know, the Young Money and all that too, you know what I mean?
So how
about it.
okay, so how long after you come in does Young Money like end up starting? Like, when did
Man,
that?
all that shit started with, I swear to God, bro, everything started like that week. real, I swear, bro, y'all, look, it was like, look, I met the one day, all right, boom, I say, you know, boom, I meet him this day, right? We at the studio that same night. Fam. Next night we in the studio. Yeah, shit, we gonna call this shit Young Money. You know what I'm saying? For real, yeah. Just come up with the name and shit. You know what I'm saying? And after that, like, everything just was, you know what I'm saying, was history, like, for real.
No, so you original Young Money though.
Yeah.
Who was the original?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how did that work? Because I feel like the biggest stars in the game came from Young Money.
Yeah, the original Young Money, man, like that, you know, it started with Wayne and, you know what I'm saying, his partners, cause like they was already calling themselves like the Squad, you know what I'm saying, SQ7 and stuff, like they was already calling themselves that before it was a Squad Up rap, you know what I'm saying. When I came, you know, I came on some rap shit, you heard me, so that wasn't like the Squad Up, you know what I'm saying, rap Bruce started or whatever. And I would say like the original like all this other shit was me, Gutter, T Streets,
Mm.
and Young Yo. Yeah, I mean for real. And then and Raw DI.
Okay.
It was us and White.
All right. So at what point does he go out and he recruit, you know what I'm saying, Nicki and Drake?
This is like years after, bro.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, there's so much in between those years, you know what I'm saying, that happened. You feel me? So this is like years after, bro. And you know, like it wasn't really like a recruit situation. It did like people bring them to him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like with the Nicki situation, like who that was, brought it on your boy Fendi. You know what I'm saying? Fendi from New York and all that.
Right.
Fendi had brought her around, and you know, off top, you know, like first at the look, you know what I'm saying? As she was spitting, like I ain't gonna cap, like that was one of the things you hear for real. Because, you know, she came around, you know, like, yeah, man, nice. You know what I'm saying? For real. And for, when she started spitting, though, like, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, you know, she spitting for sure. And, like, with Wayne, you know, the J Prince, you know what I'm saying? You know, the J Prince had brought him on the tour bus. Yeah, brought him on the tour bus. That was right. Matter of fact, he didn't even bring Drake first. He just bought the came with a folder and a CD. You know what I'm saying? For real, yeah. And I remember, I tell the story at the time. I remember us on the bus, you did like crying, laughing and shit, cause you know with a 40, you know, niggas got the little headshots and shit. The little, you know what I'm saying? Just booting the ass like the professional shit. So like, man, this nigga modeling and shit, this nigga, you know what I'm saying? For real, you hear me? So, you know, niggas just laughing, you feel me, at that shit. You know, for like we listen to the CD, you hear me, for real, and like a lot of people don't even know, like, dog, a lot of those songs, bro, like that he first was like coming out with those hits that was like them shits was really on that fucking same little CD, for real,
Yeah.
for real. So when that boy said that shit on that song, like I had hit records on my demo, and wasn't lying, and was not lying, straight up.
Who brought the folder?
Let J Prince.
Or was it Jazz?
Yeah, it was Jazz.
Jazz Prince, yeah, Jazz Prince. Shout out Jazz Prince.
Shout out to Jazz, for real. He bought it, and like when we listened to that shit, we were like, ooh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, man, that boy threw for sure.
Yeah,
For real.
no, for shit show. Man, it, you know, at that time, like I said, that was my introduction to Drake. I was kind of on it before, but that was like my I feel like that Young Money wave, bro. It was a different wave. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like y'all's influence to Texas, you know what I'm saying, was great. I know there was a clique. It spurred off of 100 clique called Young Money. You know what I'm saying? That was big in Houston. You know what I'm saying? And the name inspiration, I'm knowing for a fact, came from.
Man, bro, we used to travel, bro, like in every city, you know what I'm saying? Like every, like, you know, the neighborhood, bro, you did have people like, yeah, we called ourselves the squad, and you know what I'm saying? For real, you know, people have our names, like, for real, you know, yeah, like, shit would be crazy.
Yeah.
For real.
But, well, Sauce Walka actually came out and said that, you know, a lot of Louisiana influence came from Houston. You know what I'm saying? Specifically Lil Wayne.
Nah, I saw that too. You hear me? For real. Now, one thing I would say, yeah, like, for that nigga, you know, niggas to sip their ass out for the thing I was sipping too. But nigga ain't want to be like out here. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, you know, like, nigga ain't dressed like nobody out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the music was totally different. You feel me? For real.
I mean, you could say like grills, you know what I'm saying, maybe.
Like, I think, man, it's all about, like, because you got to think, bro. Like, think of somebody, right, that grew up somewhere, you never even been to Texas. You never, you know what I'm saying? You never seen Texas. So you don't know what the fuck they got going on in Texas. Well, you know what I'm saying? All you see is the nigga up the street you did that got a fucking grill or whatever, and it's like, shit, all right, I'm one of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? For real. And I think that's kind of like how it is, bro. I don't think niggas doing that shit just to be like, oh shit, I want to be like the Texas niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up.
Right.
For real.
Right. You end up coming out with the hit, Mrs. Officer. You know what I'm saying? You, I believe, who else was on there?
Yeah,
It was Wayne.
Wayne and Bobby V.
Bobby
Yeah,
Valentine.
Bobby Valen. You know what I'm saying? How did that record come about?
Shit. It was an idea this nigga Wayne had for fucking years, bro. Like, I swear, bro. Like, I don't know. It was like, this nigga was messing with a police officer. See that lady police officer before, and for real, because that nigga used to always say that. Like, just, you know, like, randomly say it. Like, you know, you could be chilling, like, we could be chilling. You know, like, I'm I'm gonna make a song about a fucking lady cop throw off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just come out and just say it. And then, you know, you don't hear nothing about it, you know what I'm saying? To, you know, about a year or two later, it just randomly say it again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For real. And like, just so happened, this was just like one of these days, bro. And it was a regular studio day. For real. Like, his album was already turned in. You did Call 3, that shit was already turned in. You did mixed, they already had the single, the what it was, Lollipop, you know, like that was his single. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, they already, like, this was just a regular, normal day at the studio, bro. And we in there, you know, we called 2 Chainz over there, you feel me? 2 Chainz bought Bobby V, you did, like, just what happened, they just was together. You know what I'm saying? Cause, like, yeah, like, Chainz, like, he always, like, to hang, you know what I mean? For real, like, when we're recording and Atlanta and shit, like, he coming through there, you know what I'm saying? He'll stay there the whole night with the shit, feel me? For real, whether he jumping on songs or not, you know what I'm saying? He just cooling in that bit, you know what I'm saying? And just so happened, like, he came in there with Bobby V, and like, you know, for Wayne just he told him the idea. Yeah, he gave Bobby V the idea. Yeah, for real. Shout out to Bobby V, you're talented as a motherfucker. He showed me that day too. Like, that nigga, he got the idea. Whatever, Diesel. Nigga Diesel had like made the beat right down here from scratch. And take that Bobby V long at all, bro. Like, that just went in that and just laid the hook. You heard me? For real. Yeah, and laid that bit like, oh, you know what I'm saying? For real. Like, I wasn't even supposed to be on the song, real tough. I wasn't even supposed to be on the song. For real, it was supposed to be Wayne, Bobby V, and 2 Chainz. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like, for me, you dig, and I always say this too, like, if they advice to any artist, bro, like, if you're in the studio, you feel me? Like, whether you own that song or not, always be prepared. You hear me? Real talk. So while they working on the shit, Wayne, you know what I'm saying, doing this verse and all that, and 2 Chainz delivering and all that, I'm already coming up with my verse. For real, like, whether I'm on the song or not, you did, for I got me a verse. You know what I'm saying? So, but just so happened, 2 Chainz got in there to do his shit. Wayne wasn't with it.
Oh,
But you know, it wasn't no bad thing like that shit happens in the studio. You know what I mean? For real. You know? And then, you know, like this real partners. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can tell your partner, man, go ahead, man, you playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you playing on here, you feel me, or whatever. You hear me? So, you know, so when Chad came out the booth, you know, Wayne, they were like, "Nut, man, I know you got, man, Nut, man, go get in there." You feel me? Whoosh, I'm already ready. You know what I'm saying? For real. So when I went in there and laid my shit down, you know what I'm saying, and show you how the law work, right?
well,
So look, I lay my verse down, I come out there, and so we listening to the playback, right? Now, this never happened, bro, in the history of us recording. Say, bro, this never happened, bro. Now, baby, Birdman, like, he always come in our session, walk in, he did, walk out, he did, come in, get some weed or something, walk out, whatever. But just so happened,
Go, ouch.
this nigga walk in, he did, Cortez come in with the executives from Universal, all kind of shit. Yeah. Like, all the, you know, like the top people, you know what I'm saying, that make the decisions, all these people coming in. You know what I'm saying? You know, the people you gotta hide the weed from. Like, nah, don't smoke around here. You know what I'm saying? These people coming in. So they walking in. Yeah. And they're just like, oh my God, like, what is this? This is what we need. This is the one. This is that. You know what I'm saying? And 2 years later, when y'all getting that bit mixed and mastered, a week later, that bit on the radio. You know what I'm saying? For real. For real. That shit crazy.
yes. You feel like that was that one?
For me, like, it ain't matter for me. I just was just enjoying the moment. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. Like, I don't, like, when it come to songs, like, I love the feel of a song. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't just, you know, like, wreck my brains on, like, yeah, man, no, we need that one, because if you constantly doing that, bro, you ain't gonna never get shit done. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. So like, I just, love the feel of the song. Like, I ain't, like, who would have known it was gonna be that one? You know what I'm saying? Cause that bit came out, that was #1 on a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? For real, yeah, for showing crying. You know what I'm saying? Changed my whole life, man. Yeah, I mean, for real, yeah. I still get checks out to this day from that shit. That was my first rap check. You know what I'm saying? That's how I learned a lot about a lot of shit, like, from that song, bro. Like, it taught me how to make sure my publishing right. You know what I'm saying? Everything, like, from that song.
So with a lot of artists like that's from Louisiana, that's from the trenches, you know what I'm saying, really worldwide, like they don't come in the game kind of with their business together, right?
Nah, bro, because we just be happy to be doing something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, they be so happy just to be doing something different, bro, that, we get sidetracked from the business, and, we put trust in the people around us. You get what I'm saying? Like, we trust them to, make sure our shit get, you know what I'm saying? For real. But what I learned is, bro, like, ain't nobody gonna show you nothing, bro. Ain't nobody can teach you nothing, dog. It's like, let you fall on your head. You hear me? For real, for real. You hear me? So, make it your business to handle your business. For real.
I guess what prompted you to, like, okay, I need to handle my business?
And it's crazy, bro. Like, I was put in a situation where, I needed some bread. You know what I'm saying? I had like, a lot of my people and you know what I'm saying? Like, all my partners and everybody like that, they came to Atlanta. You feel me? They had, like, something going on, like one of them, like a little little hurricane or whatever hit the city. You feel me? So, everybody came to Atlanta, because I'm out there. You feel me? So, everybody out there, and, it's like, I can't take care of everybody. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I know this, like, man, rest in peace to Fifth Ward Weeby. You know what I'm saying? Fifth Ward Weeby and Misdemeanor from Partners in Crime, bro. Like, they put me up on, like, the publishing shit. This was before I got back to Atlanta, when I was in the city. You feel me? We in a club. You know what I'm saying? Them boys were like, man, that's something I'm on the radio right now. You hear me? Like, man, you got your publishing together? What the book? Like, they telling me about the shit. Yeah. So I'm like, damn, like, I'm gonna play it off like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But not knowing what the talking about. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong, like, yeah, like, I heard of, publishing, I know what it is. You feel me? But I ain't had my shit together, though. You know what I'm saying? And, but it was, Fifth Ward Weeby, who, like, he gave me the dude number named Travis McFedrin. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Travis. He gave me his number. And so he was like, man, holler at that, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, you did get you a bag out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm all right. But my, I'm a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? First, so my first name was, when I got back to Atlanta, I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm hollering that, like, Taz, me, whining them to him, like, yo, man, like, what's up with the publishing shit? You know what I'm saying? Because, for one, like, I don't know how it works and stuff at the time. You dig? And I want to know. You feel me? Because that time, like, I'm not about to come and ask you for no money. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm supposed to get paid from this, though.
Right.
You feel me? So how that's going to go? You know? So I'm asking them and shit. And it was kind of like, real shit. It was kind of like giving me the runaround a little, you hear me? So I'm like, you know what, man, we call the dude Travis. You know what I'm saying? Travis McFedrin. So I called Travis McFedrin. I told him who I was. He was like, oh, yeah, man, oh, yeah, oh, man, ain't nothing, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, yeah, you could do an advance. You know what I'm saying? On your posting or whatever. 300 advance. Right fast. Like, right fast, my right fast. For real, bro. Like, that was my first ever rap check that I got. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. Yeah, 300 bag. On the but slot that bill right fast. I'm gonna show you how crazy it was. So I ain't even have no bank account. For real, bro. I ain't had no bank account set up or nothing. I had to go set up a bank account right fast. And, yeah, so this wire the money to them. Was hearing me straight up, dog. Like,
And that's off the missus office.
yeah. So look, I'm gonna do that. Oh, and I bought something 300 bad. You know what I'm saying? I remember, popping my partner, my everybody off. And at the same time, I had a crazy baby mama that was out there. She didn't drop my child off to one of my homies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, yeah, tag in the shower. You know what I'm saying? One of them. So I'm like, I gotta make sure he get back straight. You know what I'm saying? So now, you know what I'm saying? I had to go back to the city. You feel me? So I get back to the South Africa, man. I get back to the city. Yeah, called me. They like, man, where you at? I'm like, I'm back in the city. Because, before I left you, I'm telling you what I'm about to do. You feel me? Like, look, man, I'm about to, make sure my people good, you hear me? Look in a better city, you know what I'm saying? Get my son situated, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, you feel me? Yeah, then I'm going to be right back out here, But as soon as I left, I get back to the city. Call me like, man, where you at? I'm like, I'm in the city. What's up? You feel me? Man, shooting a video. I'm like, what video? Mrs. up. I am. I say, bro, son.
I remember that.
Man, what? Yeah, I said,
Remember that.
yeah.
So like, well, my man in the video.
Man, so I ain't gonna lie, son. I was hot.
I know you was.
I was hot, for real. You hear me? Then, and like from there, it was just like, man, I couldn't, cause like, I don't know, bro. Like I know at that time in that moment, yeah, you know how that shit is, dog. Like hot, like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like we gotta talk, bro. That's all I'm saying. And, dude, he feel like when you're on a high chair, so yeah, he feel like I don't need to talk about nothing or whatever. Like, bro, like I can't, like. Met first, you see what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't have been able to just come back around like it's all good. You see what I'm saying? For real, you hear me? So, that led me just like, man, like I'm good, you hear me? And I kind of just kept my distance from there. And, like they say, one window closes, door opens, you know what I'm saying? And that thing, and it's the fitness situation. You know what I'm saying? For real, like, that's why, bro, like, I don't stress this, bro. I feel like, man, God, bro, like, God be just putting things there for me, bro. I swear, bro, like, I believe in faith so much, bro, like, because I ain't really, I ain't asked for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real, all I did was just grind, bro, and just, stay on my grind, bro, and I say that too, bro. Like, you never know who watching, who listening to you. You know what I mean? For real, dog. And real, right? Like, it had been so many times I'll be with Fifth, bro, in his office, dog. And we just toggling through YouTube. You know what I'm saying? For real, you hear me? Just watching all kind of artists from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? For real, you hear me? Watching all kind of artists from everywhere, dog. Straight up, bro. Like, you never know who listening to you, bro.
Right. Well, do you, looking back, like, you older, you matured, do you feel like that was the right move?
No. Huh?
Like the distancing yourself from Wayne?
Oh, that is the right move. Like, I feel like this, bro. Like, I don't regret nothing, bro. Like, I'm under the old, like, we got this thing in New Orleans, daughters saying that we say we under the old law. You know what I'm saying? Then when you're a man, when you stand on principles, you stand on morals. You see what I'm saying? For real, bro. You did, like, I gotta look at myself in the mirror, son. I don't never want to go by my life feeling like I had to do something just to get some money. You know what I'm saying? For real, son. Like, that ain't how I'm rocking, son. I got sons. You know what I'm saying? For real, yeah. I had to for my son. If I know he had to do something, you know what I'm saying? For real, yeah. You did win. You know, for real, yeah, we don't kiss it. We get off our ass and do what we gotta do. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
For real, you know.
It ain't something you try to be. You just gotta be.
You feel me, brother? Yes.
So when you go to 50 Cent, where was like 50 and G Unit at that time? Like what was it looking like over there?
Everybody was gone like when I came, like you know, like yeah.
I think you on a song with like Banks, huh?
Yeah.
So everybody
we
was
dropped the whole 2G Unit EPs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm wrong. But like when I first got with dude, you know what I'm saying? Got my dude, like it was just me and him for a while. You know what I'm saying? All like Yayo. You hear me? Me and Yayo for a while. And then you know, and Frank got up one day like shit. Sent me a song. He sent me a record, and I said, "Yeah, put a verse on here." I'm like, "All right, got you." Like, "Yeah, you the fifth one." So you did. So you know, like I just caught on right then and there. You know, like yeah, that mean you know, for you then got everybody back. So that was just something you know niggas used to say, bro, for real, like in the wind, like, and I'm you know I ain't one of them like. You know, like Flip for a real dude, bro. Like you could really talk to him, bro. Like you could tell him, shit, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. So you know, I always just be like, because I'm a fan first. You know what I'm saying, just like anybody else. So you know, I'll be running. Man, what's up? Like man, why? You know, what man's name that, bro? What? You know what I'm saying? Like man, what's up, bro? I need to get the unit back, bro. You need to, you know what I'm saying? For real, you're just speaking as a fan. You feel me? So. Yeah, I think, you know, that he was happy to tell me that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real, yeah.
So you had a cameo on Power.
Yeah.
That was your first cameo, or that was your
My first ever cameo on some acting like type was New Orleans movie Block Party.
You're in line.
Block Party. Yeah,
Leno.
Yeah, with War Weavy and all them from there.
The Leno. I talked to him the other day, matter of fact.
What's up? The Block Party. That was my first time ever being in anything like that. You know what I'm saying? For real.
So you and Fifth relationship is still good.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Yeah. We just like it seemed like on the internet. I'm just on the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. Bro.
It seemed like everybody who he done worked with, like he ended up clowning them, doing them bad. You know what I'm saying? You look at Lil Meech, like you know he down there in the little curve. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. From Banks and them, he got videos saying they was lazy, didn't want to wear the shoes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, that's right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder why is that like?
Because I wasn't no that was around him with my hand out. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he ain't had to, you know, like be on my back about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I always did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? He did whether it was recording, you know what I'm saying? Just going out, you know, making my own way for myself. You know, man, for real. You know.
But when you got shot, he came to the hospital.
It's a respect thing. He didn't actually come to the hospital. He was, you know, like one of the first people that was calling my phone when I cut my phone on. You know what I'm saying? When I was still in the hospital bed, like real tough. You know, and that was like when I had just met dude on it too. You know, I had just met.
Yeah, so this is before the EPs.
Yeah, this is before that. Like when I first, like when I met him, like, cause he was in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? He was in New Orleans shooting a movie. You feel me? I was in New York. Yeah, for real, like for real, but like the shit's so crazy, dog. For real, like I was on like his black, you know what I'm saying? In Rosedale Project, on the 134th, you then got Brutal Circle 1. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm out there, you know what I mean, real too. And I say this all the time, that's how I thought shit's so crazy, but like everything just came full circle when I got with dude, real tough. All the niggas I was rocking with out there, really his partners. And I never knew that. Them never told me. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. like that's crazy. Like the studio I was going to, you know what I'm saying? Like out there in Queens and shit.
Like her.
You know what I mean? I done shot videos in this house, all kind of shit.
Like her.
The whole time that's this personal studio that he going to. Man, listen to me, bro. Dog, when I so look,
Like,
it was like,
work.
that brother crazy, man.
Like her.
So like, you know, but anyway, like, while I was in New York, like, and they end up like getting my number, which is not, you dig, it's no scientific, you know, knowledge or whatever, like how he got my number now, cause I'm around that.
Like her.
So, yeah, but that end up and called me, bro, like about 2-3 in the morning, like, yo, hey, you know, I'm with you, man. You know, he thought I was in New Orleans, but you know, I'm telling him, I'm like
her.
I'm in your hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on your block, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, shit,
Like her.
I'll be there tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? For real, but, you know, like, at the time, you're like, was there so much,
Like
you
her.
know what I mean? Like, you know, I was in and out, you know what I'm saying? You know, and you're hiding. What? So, boom, get back down there. I come down there the next day, me and dude, like, we just locked in from there. You know what I'm saying? And like a couple of days after that, you know what I'm saying, when I got shot up and
Like her.
and so, you know, I'm in the hospital. And I'm in the hospital, my phone dead and shit like that. So, you know, when I come down here about like the first call coming through. You know what I'm saying? You know, just letting you know, like, I'm still here for you, and you feel me, and this and that, you know. And then when you get out the hospital, you know what I'm saying, just call me, you know, and this and that. And that's like, you true to his word. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? I got out the hospital,
Like her.
went to, like, literally, as soon as I got out the hospital, like, because this hotel was, like, around the corner from the hospital. I get out the hospital, went straight to this hotel, you know what I'm saying? How I just be like, yeah, man, so, yeah, man, at your bed, man, you know, we can fly out tonight, got the flight, like, it's like about 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, man, you know, you get the bag ready, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know what, you ain't need to fight for like about 9 o'clock, 9:30. I'm like, bro, like, I'm just getting out the hospital, bro. I had a bag on, staples, I'm stapled up. I'm barely moving, you know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, man, well, go to Atlanta, you come to Atlanta. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? For real, brother. Went to Atlanta. When we went to Atlanta that night, he played the Haters record. It's the song is me, him, Yayo, and Shawty Lou. Rest in peace, Shawty Lou. They played me the Haters record. You know what I'm saying? We had Jazzy Fan Studios. You know what I'm saying? Then asked me, oh, you like this record? Like, I'm gonna tell you no. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know, but you know, for sure, but I'm just saying, you know. So, you know, man, they got on that bitch, rapped on that bitch, killed that. You like, all right, yeah. We shooting a video tomorrow. God damn, you know what I'm saying? Man, so the next day, bro, we shoot a video. So look, I swear to God, bro, I can't make this stuff, bro. It's like weird, bro. We shot the video. We shot the video the next day. Bam. Look, we on like the tour bus. And the people from MTV and shit come up. Yeah, people from MTV and shit come out for real. You look that shit up. So MTV child, this nigga put it on blast. Like, good thing I'm a, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a well-groomed young man. You know what I'm saying? This tell the people on the MTV people, yeah, can't you? Show me the bag, man. Nigga, what if I had shit in my shit bag and anything? You know what I'm saying? For real, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you know, he down to the like a colostomy bag and shit. So I said, oh, no, like, man, you just put me on game like that. You know? But then after that, the next day, in Morocco. But she was sitting down, that shit was crazy, dog. I swear to God, dog. That shit was crazy, dog. For real.
So,
It's crazy.
the relationship is with you and Wayne? You and Wayne still?
Yeah, we still cool. For real, bro. You know, like at the end of the day, bro, you know, like grown men, dog, like no matter what it is, dog, like, you know, I'ma always be grateful, bro. Like I'll do, bro, like who would know who the I am? You know what I'm saying? From squad up the Mrs. Overstrom, whatever, dog, for real, bro. Like Wayne gave me a voice, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. Like I'ma always love him for that, dog.
Right.
For real, bro. You know, for real. He gonna always be a brother to me. You know what I mean? For real. You know how that shit is. Like, yeah, I could see whatever, but you better not see nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, for real, yeah. Real. Right. Always be a brother to me, dog.
So what you think about this music today? Like like music, like, cause I feel like it's way different from the music.
Yeah, it's no, it don't got the passion. There's no passion in it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a hustle now. You feel me? For real. Like, you know, like at point of time, you know, people rap because they actually felt it. And it was, you know what I'm saying? You know, but now it's just more of a hustle. Like people rap now just to, you know, hustle, try to get a quick bag. Like that, for real. You know?
Which experience you think was like better for you, like the G Unit or Young Money?
All of it. You know what I'm saying? It's no, for real, bro. It was no better experience, bro. Like, what? I'm doing all this because I could rap.
So,
You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. Like, just doing some shit that you love, bro, that you dreamed of doing, bro. You around people that you listen to every day growing up, and you know what I'm saying? For real, bro. And man, what? All that shit.
right.
For real, bro.
Man, what you got going on now? You know what I'm saying? Like, what kid got?
I'm still grinding, man. Still doing. I'm doing, man. My actual album, Kite Saying Day. I'm gonna drop that really when I'm really satisfied with it. You know what I'm saying? But until then, I got an EP. I'm gonna drop in like 2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling it, you know, Kite Saying the Prelude. You know what I'm saying? For real, you know, cause I got too many songs. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I want to get the people, you know, some music. Right, from real, you know, want to get the people some music.
Right. You got few movie features too, huh?
Huh?
I said you got a few movie features too, huh?
Yeah, I got 2 movies out right now on Tubi.
Yeah.
Called Trying to Come Up, Part 1, Trying to Come Up Part 2. You know what I'm saying? You know, right, bro. And then y'all my dude scared, man. Hold on, man.
Yeah,
y'all this
we was concluding. We was concluding. We was wrapping up.
Hold on, man. Sure.
Yeah, I don't think.
So bad, custom free, bro. My brother dead for me, man.
Yeah, take that out of the bag, you know, and now I'm gonna see that thing.
Look, self-obsessed, bro. I was treasuring it. This thing wasn't coming out the plastic. I don't want no air, dust, nothing coming on that bill. I put it on.
Man, it's fresh, man.
Yeah,
fresh. I'm glad I got the opportunity for it.
Dog, man.
Yeah, man. I'm glad I got the opportunity to be a part of that, man.
Thanks.
Big fan.
Man, holla at Scale, man.
Man, Scale, man, the brand, custom pieces, man. Holla at us, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna get you right. However you want it, man, we're gonna get you right, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I appreciate it, man.
Yes, man, always, brother. For real, man.
Hey,
Y'all be careful.
hey, yeah, my top 5. It's top 5. Yeah,
They about to behave. Let me stop.
That's the kind of that needs to be brought up. Man, we only have the legends, man. We have the legends and the greats that come through the Flip 5 Studios, man.
Come on, man.
Owned by me.
Oh, yeah, man. Shout out to my dude, Sneaker Geeks, too, boy, with this, yeah.
Now, I was from
Yeah, so I need to here with this, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, out your
Just to call me back.
Yeah, yes, sir.
It's going on, man. Shout out to Real Tones, bro. We still put the link, bro.
Man, I'm talking like what 3, 4, 5 years.
I know that.
Come on, man.
And the grind, all stuff. You see, I still do shit, man. If y'all not following me, man, follow me on my Instagram. I just started doing TikToks and shit too. Real. Oh, you know, everything is kid, man. All you gotta do is the type of man. You know what I'm saying? Kid. I want it there. What's gonna come back? You know, stay tuned, bro, because you know I still got, you know, like my freestyles and you know what I'm saying, shit like that. You feel me? So, yeah, you know, follow your day and keep up, man. Keep up with the movement, man.
Hey, real tone, it's the real money in the room.